With interest rates hovering around 7%, I think we can all agree that if you were able to go out and find a home that would allow you to have a loan closer to 3.5%, it would be a major benefit. The interest paid per month and then over the life of the loan would be considerably less, and it would make it much more affordable or allow you to purchase a home at a price much higher than you currently could at the current rates. So an assumable rate mortgage would be a great thing for you. The thing is there are 5 major factors that you have to take into consideration if you want to go looking for a home with an assumable rate mortgage. One is that you have to be an owner-occupant. Unfortunately, most of the loans that have assumable rate mortgages are backed by government loans, and they are owner-occupants only. So investors, unfortunately, it's not an option for you. The second major thing is that you're going to need a considerable down payment. The loans that have lower interest rates were typically funded at least a couple years ago. So even if somebody bought it with less down, then at this point they've paid down the loan or they've put a bunch down when they purchase it to begin with. Either way, whatever the purchase price is, you're going to have to pay the difference between that and what the loan balance is as part of your down payment. So be prepared to have at least $75,000, $100,000, maybe more if it's a higher price point property, but you're not going to be able to buy it with nothing down or low down, unfortunately. The third major thing is that you need to be prepared to wait some time before the approval of the assumption. It has to go through the loan processor. They're not all well set up to handle it, and some of them don't want to do it at all. So it can take time, and we may get through it, 90 days, 120 days, and they may even turn it down at that point. But usually you can push it through, but you have to be prepared to wait to get that benefit of having the assumed lower interest rate. The fourth reason is that you're going to have to probably give the seller the price they want. If they've been on the market for a while, it's probably because they're priced too high, but you can gain the advantage of having that lower payment, and then over the life of the loan, you'll probably make it up by the reduction in total interest that you would pay over 15, 20, 30 years by paying them a little bit more for the house so that you can get that assumable rate. If it's a home that was just listed and you come in and make an offer and you want to assume the loan, but somebody else is not asking to do that, basically you're making the seller choose between closing in 30 days or less, or wait for you to try to get the assumption over months. They're gonna go with the offer that's going to close sooner. And the only way to offset that is by offering them more. And even then they might not take it, but you basically have to pay more to get them to wait to see if you can assume their mortgage or not. The final and the fifth issue is that there's just not that many homes that have these types of loans. And so you're going to have less options to pick from. If you find that you're picky, if what you're looking for is very particular, it's going to be tough for you to find it. So you have to realize going in, if the major thing for you is that you want an assumable rate mortgage, you got to just kind of take what's out there, or you're going to be looking forever and you're not going to find it. So you have to be an owner-occupant. You have to have a large down payment. You have to be willing to wait while it's being processed. You have to be willing to pay more than most for that same house to get that assumption, and you have to be flexible on the home. If those things all match, you can take advantage of these lower interest rates on these assumable rate mortgages. Let me know if you want my help. You can reach out to me in the DMs. Call me anytime at 916-316-5626, and I'd be happy to talk about it with you. Talk to you soon. Bye.